The circumstances proceed toward intended results.
The arachnid's only premium part is its sucker. Hideous, but handy in all sorts of crafting recipes. Certainly more valuable than hard. That intense spread hides will get you a cup of dehydrated water.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Next up, something else. Next up, something reasonably
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here? I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that. I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Not that I was relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business. Yes, though I was aiming for her face. Little rusty. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Search away, Commander. I shall keep an eye on the weapon hand of our new compatriot.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look. Used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors. The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say? Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Very well. I shall return to my quarters. Perhaps I'll use this time to catch up on my reading.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two trees in one. Bubble thrillers, so make your mouth dry.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts. May fate and fortune converge.
At the junction of opportunity and love, you'll hear wireless free Arcadia, featuring
Release me now, you traitors!
There are easier ways to get in a quad workout, Commander.
Our only salvation lies in annihilation.
Keep your faces up, one by one, if you don't let me out of here!
That certainly painted a picture, dear. Bit illogical, hardly persuasive, but good energy.
When all
Let me out!
all will become equal.
Let me out of here! I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will die horribly, I promise you that! I'm here at the behest of the exalted leader.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on this.
Let me out!
Say, you've got your alien plantain corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
rest will die horribly, I promise you that!
Despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel,
Architect's balls! That was a fine bit of killing! Oh, I must admit to a preference for more mayhem with my murder. Can't believe those traitorous miscreants locked me in here. Thankfully, seems there's still plenty left for me to sharpen my blade on. Care to join the fun?
we begin. Right. Moving on. Thank you so much for doing.
Name's Azza. As for what's going on, I was sent here by the exalted leader of the glorious Dawn herself to help these addle-brained apostates. Traitorous curs turned on me, took me by surprise, and locked me in here with plans to end my life. Look, it's not the time for explanations. We can talk later. Now, there's killing to be done. You coming or not? We are simply a group of enlightened devotees, persecuted for our beliefs about the rifts. These betrayers are obviously tools of our oppressors, sent to weaken us from the inside. Only question I'm pondering in this moment is whether to use my blade or Zeranium gas. Oh, I didn't mention that they were planning on flooding this room with Zeranium, did I? Horrible way to go. Which honestly has sparked an idea. That terminal over there controls the ventilation system. Shut down the fans, and Zeranium gas will build up downstairs. Not as fun as the blade, but a lot more poetical. Unfortunately, I'm not able to hack the system. Oh well. Excellent. Let the killing commence.
Proceeding to attack. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Back in business. Back and scared.
That seems to be the lot of them. Appreciate the assistance. It's not every day I meet someone as readily familiar with wanton murder as myself. Now, seems I remember owing you an explanation. Yes, we are. By those who seek to keep the masses trapped in darkness, aimless and distraught. The rifts are not destructive, as they would have you believe. No, they are a gift from the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. Rifts reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with Zeranium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts. We do not worship the rifts. We exalt in their fulfillment of the grand plan.
Ridiculous. The Rift's existence is an anomaly, nothing more. Their existence begs for correction.
I see no need to respond to such heresy. You are obviously ill-informed. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price. Though maybe with more disemboweling. I could use your help there, and I'm sure my particular talents could be of service to you. If you'd deign to take me on, of course. Nothing that will live to regret, but it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Really, Commander? You're swapping me out for her? All right. When you need someone you can actually trust, you know where to find me.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
After years working in a Zeranium manufactory, that's not the first workplace accident I've encountered.
Oh no, it's... No. No, I'm really not. There was Zeranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's... Why didn't I wash them first? Thanks for the preposterously laden vice. How about you leave me to endure my pulpy penury in peace? Even though you are compelled to? Well, that's a notion I've never...
I've got a much better way to end his suffering. Permanently.
What? No, that's not... Someone help me!
Enemy spotted. It wasn't intentional.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Following the cravenly untoward attack on Outpost Opportunity, Herbert Feld from the Department of Moxability and Tactical Confabulation has issued the following statement. Fellow employees, I share your outrage and hunger for retribution against the perpetrators of this act. Such tactics are expressly prohibited per our PEN corporate accord. Under paragraph 79 of Declarably Deplorable Methods and Means, it clearly notes throwing fuel at each other to be tacky, improvident, and mean. Having seen the results firsthand, we vociferously agree. Yet before you begin taking pot shots at presumed wrongdoers, I urge caution. For now, with a prodigious degree of bluster and verbal bashing, local order of the Ascendant representatives claim no responsibility and insist they are working to identify the culprits with the utmost urgency. Do we believe them? Perhaps. Do we trust them? Even less than we trust ourselves. If it goes on like this
for at least 10 more days. Skipping ahead, more bluster, some vacillation, several grammatical errors, an extended metaphor about a tramicular and tossball, mixed metaphor. Attempting to summarize, maintain current levels of foam spect outrage. Don't shoot anyone yet. That's an order. More on this topic as it develops. Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Crab witch, sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine trees. Crab witch, what's the sandwich you want to eat? A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat. To turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch is quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, its tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
Resorting to violence.
Weapon crime!
It might sting. A lot. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
I'll handle this. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Recharge the mayhem. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Hey, I'm not your enemy. Yet. Hostilities are afoot. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Uh-oh, Commander's almost dead.
Combatant scans. Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. The rewards. Now there's his top shelf manticore secretions, and what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you, but what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong. I'm freezing my assets off on Cloister, a long-forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister's home to the computronic powerhouse known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here. There, beyond that crevasse, a herd of ursopods. Their hides, heads, and claws are as tough as the tundra. Cautious but feisty. Bearish and bullish. Best keep your distance. Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close. Although some spit a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh. Taking an interest in me. Ursopods are resistant to the cold. Invest in a good plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition. Blasted fingers are about to freeze off. Didn't anyone with a staff tell me a nice one would be so cold? that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat, preferably one more tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my anti-Fizzo's num rum. Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
What say we change the subject? Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
The following is a special selection from Endpoint the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Disney's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see? The self-made market legend herself. Arizona, quit yourself. Mayor of I saw my opportunity and I took it. And to be committed at the time, poor bottom runner who lost on the climb. I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her. I want my success. And this is what she said.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry, 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
This one appears to have been too terrified to even look at us. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
When you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
She said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. 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 Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived.